Hi everybody. We're back. Okay, so today I decided to make the butter chicken, and I'm gonna hand the camera over to my cameraman Hans. Hang on 1 second. Let me flip it around. Okay, ready? Okay, good. All right, so in the packet last night, we ended up getting butter chicken, and I asked what you guys wanted to see me make. And so the first one to respond was my cousin Wanda Rosado, and she said make the butter chicken. My other cousin Kathy in Texas is looking forward to the General Tso chicken, and that'll be tomorrow. So the first thing that I want to tell you about making a product is to look at the recipe and read it. It's very important because you need to make sure that you have all of the ingredients before you start cooking. Okay, so we did that. We have everything that we need. This butter chicken packet is going to make 8 servings, okay? So the first thing they said to do was dice 1 large onion. What I did instead is I took the large onion and I put it in my Ninja. And so I've already blended it up and got it nice and really teeny tiny dice because that's the way I like to eat my onions. Okay, the second thing that it says to do is to have a large frying pan over medium high, okay, which we have over here on the stove already set up. 1 tablespoon of butter. So we have our Epicure measuring spoon, the handy dandy one that you don't have to worry about where's this one, where's that one, because you're not going to lose it. They're all together. Okay, so we have the butter right over here. Then next it says, of course, you need the seasoning packet. They also call for a 14-ounce can of coconut milk, which we have already prepared. We've already opened it up, so we're ready to go. Then they ask for a half a cup of crushed tomatoes. So you get that and you pour that into your Epicure measuring cups so that you have everything ready to go. Okay, then they say to use 2 pounds of cubed boneless chicken. Now I've already cut and diced the chicken. And I just want to tell you that I used my brand new Epicure scissors to clean the chicken and get rid of the skin. And I actually used these scissors to dice that chicken up instead of getting, a knife and then struggling with the knife. This was so easy. It was just 1, 2, 3, snip, snip, snip. Okay. So now we have the chicken in the bowl, and let's see, what else do we need here? A half a cup of plain Greek yogurt. So again, I've already pre-measured that in the Epicure measuring cups so that it's on the side. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 tablespoon of butter. We're going to measure it out right here. And let's get in here, fold this up. Okay, so that's pretty good right there. All right, let's throw this into the frying pan, get it all in there, just like this. All right, voila. Throw that in the sink, and now we're going to turn the flame on to, it said medium high. So you want to stay paying attention and watching what you're doing, because many of you know that when you cook, you turn your back for 1 second, bam, something's not cooking, the water's not boiling, the sugar's not melting. You turn away for 1 second, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Now I gotta start all over again. And we don't want that to happen. We're gonna take our spatula and we are going to spread the butter around so that the whole frying pan gets coated with the melted butter. Okay, and I've already started making the white rice, and I'll show you guys how to do that on another episode. But for right now, I was just really excited about getting this butter chicken going. I just wanted to show you how easy and quick this is going to be. Now, a couple of things while waiting for this butter to melt. like we said, you know, everybody's busy, everybody's working, everybody's got kids, lives, school, all kinds of things going on. So you always want to prepare your stuff. So if you were to go food shopping on the weekend, what you could do is when you picked up the chicken, you already knew that you were going to make this. Before you throw it into the freezer, you could already pre-cut it into the nice cubes and stick it in a Ziploc bag in your freezer so that when you're ready to do this that day, it's all ready to go. Okay, so now this is all melted, and now the large onion, like I said, this is the way that I like my onions. So I just threw it into the Ninja in one of these cups, and really quick with a little bit of olive oil, okay, because that's another trick that some people don't share with you. In order to turn it into a nice paste like this, you just throw in a little bit of olive oil right into the Ninja, and then that's it. I want to fill this up with water because I don't want it to get sticky. That's one thing that my grandmother always taught me growing up. I don't think this is on medium high, so I'm going to raise the flame a little bit. And now we're going to just mix these onions up into this. Okay, so again, if you don't like onion paste the way that I do, you could chop it up, dice it up, whatever you want to do. But I can already tell you that the smell, the delicious smell of the onions sauteing here right now, you can already start to smell it. And you can already see that it's starting to bubble up in here. Okay, so now that we've got this all going and sauteing, if you were making it with the regular whole onions or the diced onions or the sliced onions, you just want it to brown up, like I said, just a teeny bit, okay? But the onions smell really, really good, and this is gonna give this Indian chicken some really, it's not Indian chicken, I'm sorry, butter chicken, a really good taste. Now, what butter chicken is an Indian stew. That's why I said Indian. So many cultures have their own different versions of similar recipes. So in the Latin community, we would call our stewed chicken a pollo guisado. In the Italian community, they would call it a chicken cacciatore. So, like I said yesterday, if you missed the video yesterday, what I was saying, that part of the reason why I decided to start cooking is because most of us stay within our own culture, and that's what we end up cooking all of the time. So here with Epicure, I'm able to now start to learn how to make other recipes from other cultures that are healthy. The ingredients are all natural, 100%. They are gluten-free, no preservatives, no additives, GMO-free, and yeah, so I'm really excited about learning how to cook all of these different recipes, and I hope you are too. Okay, so this is starting to get going really good now. So I'm just gonna read the recipe again and see what is next. Okay, so saute the onions on medium heat, and then it says stir in the packet. So that's what we're going to do now. We are going to open this packet. We should get the Epicure scissors to open it up. Okay, my favorite. These are my new favorite scissors. All right, and now we're going to stir this in. Okay, so this is all the seasonings. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells so good. So this is more than likely got a little bit of a curry in it. So let me see. Yeah, spices, tomato powder, organic tomato, rice concentrate, mustard, salt, garlic, and chilies. Okay, so now we're just going to mix this up in with the onions. Okay, so it's turning into a paste, and let me tell you, it smells really, really good. So we get this all mixed up, all right, just like that. And now let's read the back of the recipe again really quick. and it says to add the canned coconut milk, which makes sense. Okay, so we have the can. It's a 14-ounce can is what it calls for, and we're gonna add this right to it. So you hear that sizzle? Yeah, yummy. All right, this is gonna be interesting. So here we go. Now we're just gonna mix all these ingredients up together nicely. And you can see that the milk obviously is absorbing the color of the packet. Okay, and raise the flame a little. You pay attention to your flame, you know what I mean? Like, again, you definitely don't want things to burn. Sometimes your flame needs to be a little higher. Different ovens and different burners all operate differently. But let's get this all mixed in together. Okay, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And it looks really pretty too. So, okay. So now let's stir it all up. And it's breaking up nicely. And so now I'm gonna get the packet again and see what else it calls for. Okay, then add in the ½ cup of crushed tomatoes, which we've already previously poured. So we're gonna add that in and mix that up. So again, this is going to be, it's called butter chicken, but it is an Indian stew. And it really smells delicious. I can't wait until this is ready. But as you can see, this is all really quick. And the majority of these things are ingredients that you'll have in your cupboard or very easy for you to purchase when you go to the market. So when you do decide to purchase these items all come with different recipes. So you're able to use this butter chicken spice meal prep for not only the butter chicken, but there should be other recipes on epicure.com that you'll be able to use that meal prep for. Okay, this is all mixed up nicely. And now the last step, well, not really the last step, is bring this to a boil. So we're going to raise this just a little bit more so that we can get this to a boil. And I'm going to stop stirring it so that that can happen. Sometimes you have to leave things alone. And again, I'm just really excited about this and the dinner that we're going to have, because it's going to be amazing. Okay, so now if you take another look here, this has started to come to a boil. Okay, so you want to take your chicken that you've already cleaned and diced, and you're going to add this here. Okay. Let's get that all in. Okay, so now we're going to combine this just like this, all right? And then what it says to do is to let this simmer and cook until the chicken is cooked. They call for this to cook for about 10 minutes. But again, like I said, different burners cook differently. Let's get all this chicken sauteed up. And you'll know yourself, you know what I mean? Give it the 10 minutes and then take a knife and give it one of the larger pieces a cut to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. If it's not, you may need to leave it for a few more minutes. But what's going to happen after the chicken is ready is when you're going to add the Greek yogurt. So we're not going to stay live for all of this to cook. We're going to step away, and then we'll probably come back so that we can add the Greek yogurt, and then we will definitely show you what it looks like in the end, okay? So thank you for tuning in. I hope you're as excited about this butter chicken as I am, and come back in a little bit so that I can show you when we add the Greek yogurt. All right, thanks everybody. See you later. Bye.